Hello everyone, this is Brad Flickinger with schooltechnology.org, and I want to explain to you a problem I've been fighting with about for the last year. So here I am, and I like to be able to make podcasts. I do it all the time, but I want to be able to make them on my iPhone and just my iPhone. But how do I get it to the cloud and then to my iTunes RSS feed as well as onto my WordPress blog, all without ever touching a computer? Everything I've tried in the past, I've always had to still log on the computer, make some entries in so that it's compatible with iTunes, or do some embed codes in an actual blog post so that then you can see my podcast in my blog post. So it was always, having to log in, do this, do that, change this, so I could have my podcast go to these different accounts. And I want it to be really easy. I never take my laptop with me anywhere anymore. And so when I'm on the road and I want to do podcasts, I still have to go and get to a computer. So this is the fight that I was having with trying to be a mobile podcaster, but I have finally figured it out. And so this is how it's going to happen. All right, so I've got my iPhone and I've got my iPad here, no computer. I'm going to show you things on my iPad just because of the bigger screen, but of course everything can be done on just the iPhone. All right, so the first thing you need to do is you need to go to audioboo.fm. And when you're at Audioboo FM, that's when you need to create an account. So over here on this side over here, it'll say sign in or sign up. And so I've already signed in. I'm already logged in as my school technology account over here. So that's all ready to go. But you need to create a free account. Now, the free accounts are only good for 3 minutes of recording. And I know what you're saying as a podcaster. You're like, wait a minute, I can't do 3-minute podcasts. No problem. You just go get the Plus account, which is £60. It's all done in the UK, this company here. Works out about $90, $95 US a year. Still not bad at all. I've used lots of different podcast hosting services, and that's very reasonably priced, especially when you see how easy it's going to be to work this out. So once you log in, you of course will get an email that will then verify your account down here. So it's just the, hey, welcome to Audioboo, and now you need to go verify that you really are a member. So that's what that happens down there. Once you've verified you're a member, then you log in, and then you can go to your settings here and make sure that all your settings are set up correctly so that you have, your name of who you are, what website you're promoting, and then you can upload your album art for your podcast, as well as you're able to go into here and go posting to other sites. And that's when I logged in also to my WordPress. So I gave it my username and password, which then verified. That's why I have a little green check mark over here, so that it's now hooked up to my WordPress. So everything's automatic. Now my WordPress automatically goes and publishes to my Twitter and my Facebook. So I don't need to set it up twice. I don't need to double post to those things. But you could set it so it automatically then goes from your Audioboo and then posts it to your social media websites. All right, so that's set up. Now once you have that done, going back to the front page of Audioboo, and excuse this little wire here, this is my earbuds, which I'm going to be recording on the iPhone in just a moment here. All right, so once you have got your account set up, you need to then scroll down a little bit right here where it says Boo Mail, and that's what you want to set up. So I'm just going to tap on the Boo Mail icon, and it's going to say here, you need to send an email to, this address here, which is boomail@audioboo.fm. Once you send an email to them, then they will send you back an email giving you your personalized email address of where you can send your podcast to. And I'm not going to show you mine, but it's on the top of this email. But what's important in this email, it says this little guy right here where it says click here to attach these to your account. So if you don't attach it, it'll just upload to Audioboo just as anonymous, and then that's no good. You want it attached to, you want to be able to actually email to your account. All right, so that's the button you need to press. Now, as far as the long, drawn out email address that they give you, you just simply copy that, make a new contact on your device, and call it like audio is the first name, boo is the last name, upload. So it's your Audioboo upload, and that's how you can get it to go into your account. So let's just check to see how this is all going to work here. All right, so let me just go ahead and wake up my iPhone here. Let me just look away for a second while I enter in my passcode. All right, so now I'm going to open up the app called Boss Jock, which is absolutely the best podcasting app there is. All right, so now this is ready to go. Now, of course, I have my earbuds plugged in because I'm going to use my microphone for my earbuds. You won't be able to hear the sound effects right now, but you'll hear it later when we upload it to the blog. Okay, so let me just go ahead and get things going here. I just want to get my intro. Well, let me just get record. Hello everyone, this is Brad Flickinger with SchoolTechnology.org. I'm just here doing another demo of Audioboo just to make sure everything is flowing correctly from Boomail all the way to my WordPress blog. So this is just another test, so just ignore it, and sorry about wasting your time. Come on, there we go. And finish. All right, so I've now recorded that simple little podcast. Now I just need to go in here and give it a name. So let me just erase that one, and we're going to call this test. Let's call it test 10, and then we'll know for sure that one is the one that we're talking about here. Okay, so let me just get things to refocus here on the camera. Okay, so there's test 10, and I'm going to tell it to save the recording. All right, now that I'm in here, let me just go in and go to test 10 in my recordings, and then I can export right here, and I'm going to choose it as the M4A format in stereo, and I'm going to tell it I want to email that. Now it's just compressing it. Just takes a minute or two. Now granted, if you have longer podcasts, this will take a while, but watch, everything is staying just in here in my iPhone, so you can do it on the road, you can do it wherever you have it. Okay, so now it's wanting to know who it's going to, so let me just click up there, and then it's going to just type in audio, and it'll automatically find Audioboo upload. That's my address book there. So it's got Audioboo upload, and now whatever the subject line is going to be the title of the podcast. So we just want to keep it as test 10 as the subject, and I'm going to hit send. All right, I'm just going to let it work its magic for a few minutes, and when we come back, I'll tell you the next step. Okay, welcome back. So I'm back and checked my email. It's only been about 2 minutes, and I've got my little note saying, "Hey, thanks for the clip. It's been uploaded to our servers," and it says, give us a few minutes to process everything. So let's go over to my SchoolTechnology.org website, refresh the page, and you can see down here that test 10 is now part of my blog. Let me just open that up. Opens up with its own automatic player. Here it comes. Hello everyone, this is Brad Flickinger with SchoolTechnology.org. I'm just here doing another demo of Audioboo just to make sure everything is flowing correctly from Boomail all the way to my WordPress blog. So this is just another test, so just ignore it. Sorry about wasting your time. All right, so as you can see then, so it completed what I needed it to do. So get back to my little drawing here. So here I am, I can completely make a podcast just using my iPhone and using the Boss Jock app. I then email it to my Boomail up here in the cloud, and then that will take it from Audioboo. It will take and put it so it automatically will work with iTunes, as well as as you saw here, it went right automatically to my WordPress blog. Now if we were to take a look at my account here with Audioboo, so here's my School Technology account. If you want to get it into iTunes, if you're not already there yet, you can just go to, there's an RSS link right here that you can get to your RSS link, and then you can submit your podcast to iTunes. But that's all going to get taken care of as soon as iTunes pings my account over here at Audioboo, then it's going to show up there. Let me just see here. So we can't see it here yet. Let me just refresh the page. And there it is. Test 10 comes in just fine right there. So it's ready to go. And like I said, the artwork comes through, everything comes through, everything is working out just great. And now I'm finally able to be a mobile podcaster without ever having to touch a computer at all.